Okay, here's an 88.
The job of catching speeders
What's the hurry to
never
This is a 65 zone.
seems
Check your speed at 88.
to end.
Is there a reason you didn't stop like quarter mile back?
But the number of people on Iowa roads going faster and faster
Speed sound about right, 88.
is growing.
Okay, I'll be right back. Well, as you can see, we've only been out here half an hour or so, 45 minutes, and we've already had two at 88, so.
Trooper Rob Battles explains during the pandemic, the number of drivers going 80, 90, even 100 plus miles per hour skyrocketed.
Stop and have a chat with him.
That's because 40% fewer people were out on the roads. The dangerous speeds have more than just a ticket attached to them.
Pretty serious problems. The repercussions of the crashes at that speed are significantly higher than when they're just going the speed limit. This guy's late to get his passenger to the airport.
The numbers back it up. Pre-pandemic, statewide, Iowa State Patrol ticketed 659 drivers going 100 plus in 2019. That number more than doubles in 2020 to almost 1,500. It has dropped since, but is still well above the pre-pandemic level.
By the numbers, it looks like they've gone down a little bit, but also back in 2020, a lot of our officers were only targeting those egregious violations is where they were making traffic stops.
Iowa State Patrol Sergeant Alex Dinkla says those driving that fast come from all walks of life and are all ages.
Everyday drivers and just random people that are choosing to drive this deliberately as a disregard for safety of others.
Why are people not slowing down?
Whether it's just out joyriding, taking a kid to school. We've had people that you need to use the restroom. I just bought this car. I wanted to go out and see how fast it would go. Late for a homecoming dance. The excuses are all over the board.
Speed sound about right, 82.
Speed is one of the top things that causes crashes in Iowa.
And it's not just from the ground that troopers try to catch speeders. Using a stopwatch, Trooper Taylor Grimm here catches them from the air. And then when you see somebody from up here, when you see somebody doing 100 mile an hour plus, it's like it reaches out and slaps you in the face.
With a car on the ground and an eye in the sky,
And you'll see a little white block.
Trooper Grimm clocks drivers going from one zone to another marked on the pavement on I-35.
There we have them sitting there on the side of the shoulder now, about to talk to Trooper Saban.
Radioing to another trooper on the ground who then pulls them over.
That car that we just stopped there, I saw him from 2 miles away coming around a curve and been following him the entire time till we got him stopped.
Trooper Grimm, one of 5 trooper pilots, has caught a handful of his own going 100 plus so far this year, including 2 going 106 side by side, each time snapping a picture of what that stopwatch shows.
When you see it on the ground, 100 mile an hour is fast from the ground, but when you see it up here, it's a whole different meaning for how exactly how fast the 100 mile an hour is.
Those caught going 100 plus will face a hefty fine, $210 for 100 miles per hour in a 65, plus a surcharge and court cost. Anything more than 20 miles per hour over is $135, plus 5 for each mile faster. Speeding is a misdemeanor in Iowa, and any license suspension comes from the Iowa DOT after the fact, and legally can if someone is caught going 25 miles an hour over the speed limit.
But plain and simple, there is no excuse for going that fast.
This amounts to 175.75 fine.
The main message all troopers have
February to take care of that, or you can appear on the court date and plead not
is
guilty.
to slow down
Any questions on
to
that?
save lives.
Okay, watch yourself pulling out and slow her down. You're good to go. Yeah.
Statewide, the number of 100-plus speeding convictions also on par with the number of State Patrol tickets. Almost everyone gets their license suspended for driving 100-plus last year. And last year, almost 37% of all crashes were speed-related across Iowa. Almost 60% of all fatal crashes were related to speed. The top speed last year, 162 miles per hour.